Hi Cancers, this is EEB Tarot, to E's and a B Tarot. I'm going to be reading for, this is a love reading for Cancer. I got to keep this reading short. I'm gonna try to do 30 and be done because for multiple reasons. But that just lets me know I gotta speak faster or get to my point quicker, like now. Love reading, I'm gonna do 9 cards with extras for clarifiers. The first 3 are gonna be you and how you're showing up in love, Cancer, right now. Timeless, whenever you see it. Next 3 cards will be who you are energetically connected to in that. You know what I mean? It could be you, it could be somebody else. I don't know. It could be romantic. It could be family. It could be someone from the past. It could be someone you haven't met yet. We don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Last 3 is advice to take, you know what I mean, for it. But by the time we get through the 6 cards and any additional cards for clarification, I've already given extensive advice. That's why I'm trying to hurry up, right? So, and not to minimize your reading at all, just keeping myself more locked in, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so energy I got when I pre-shuffled Cancer is y'all are just like very much in an independent energy. Like you are self-sufficient, self-reliant, you're good, you're showing up empowered and in your own like in your own shit, like you know what I mean, like you're standing in your shit, in everything that is you. It ain't even your season yet, Cancer, but that's what it feel like. It's like you're standing like in your birthday season. It ain't your birthday season, you know what I'm saying? And it feels like you are open to new opportunities, new possibilities, but also you weren't born yesterday, so it's like energetically, you know what I'm saying? It's open to new things that are worth being open to as a solo energy that's self-sufficient, you know what I'm saying? Okay. 3 cards for Cancer and love right now. 3 cards for Cancer and love. 3 cards for Cancer. Oh. I just did Virgo reading. They have these cards as well, except theirs was in the reverse. I don't know how this is coming. What was this? Was it here? I feel like it was sideways. Either way, the world. So you got 6 of Cups, 10 of Swords in the upright, and the world sideways major for Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. Yeah, I think so. 5 of Swords, bottom of the deck. Can you share it? Some of you all need to eat something. But Cancer, how you're showing up in love is from a place where you there is wounding and there is healing, right? And you've lived in both, and you are connecting the dots and putting the puzzle pieces in their proper place. Right? And it's turning your world into an amusement park. I don't know. It's like something. It's pissing some people off. 5 of Swords. You're pissing some people off. I don't even feel like people are pissing you off. And if it is, again, I feel like it's like residual background irritants. It doesn't, I feel like it's a part of your world. Like maybe you're hearing, like things are annoying you secondhand, like social media type shit. You know what I'm saying? Or your own thought that you thought about that pissed you off. You know? I don't know. What's the Six of Cups, Cancer? What's the Six of Cups? Give me two. Give me a Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords? Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Cups to the Six of Cups. Two of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords. Lovers. Major for Gemini. We are entering into Gemini season. Yeah. I think you appreciate your growth. Snoop Dogg. I want to thank me for believing in me. Can you see it? Let me see. I want to thank me for putting in all this hard work. Oh my goodness. I think that's how you're showing up in love, Cancer. I think you know that regardless of how much has already changed, you ain't seen nothing yet. I think your world is still turning in very new and exciting ways. And I feel like as much as love is on your mind, I don't think it's, I think that romantic love, it feels connected to that, but it doesn't feel like it's, love itself is at the forefront, right? And of course, romantic love is connected to that, but it feels like love itself is at the forefront for you. And some of you could have children, and you're just, you're working on healing you and helping them. If this isn't children, this is maybe you are the caretaker, you are the child, and you are taking care of your parents, you know what I mean? But what's the Ten of Swords to the Two of Pentacles? Ten of Swords to the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. See? Didn't I said you were showing up as you? And Chariot, major for you, Cancer. Queen of Cups. You're healing you're healing your heart. And now just, you know, you got some good shit. Assessing, and you know how when you, and this is nothing but the utmost highest respect to all secondhand things, right? But you know how you go to like a thrift store, for those of you who have gone into one, Cancer, but I know who I'm talking to, so yeah. But it's like, it's just a sea of things, and you're like, it's some good shit here. I just gotta Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles. I just gotta kind of, not even weed through it, just kind of, just go walk, just peruse. Is it peruse? Just peruse. Yeah. And it might be, No. Nope. There. I don't feel like I'm talking to a Cancer that even if you are, no matter where you are, whether you are just now starting your healing journey, or you are fully embodied in it and you are understanding that it's a continued process, either way you're still showing up in it. You're still aware, you're still self-aware, and like advocating for yourself in this, in love, in love, in connection, and in whatever's coming. You're like, did I say 10 of cups? I feel like something said, you said 9, but if I said 10, 9. Okay, let me do who, because this is all you. If it's resonating, tell me. Tell me. Comment, like, subscribe. That's how you tell me. Tell me. Who? Who is showing up for Cancer in love? Who is Cancer attracting and energetically aligning with? Cancer, what's happening? Okay. Okay. I feel like I just got a flavor. You know, when you're eating something and you get a flavor that you're not familiar with, you're not rejecting it. It's just, let me place what flavor I'm tasting here. Let me identify it. Like, because this is okay. So who I feel like you're energetically aligning with, Cancer, is somebody who did not keep their word or promise, or like they Ace of Swords in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, and 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This was like, what the hell? Like, there was supposed to be, and I use supposed to with a grain of salt, right? Because free will, everybody got nobody is the main character of somebody else's story, right? And there are like infinite number of main story plots unfolding everywhere. You know, at why would anybody think that you are also the main character? It's as full and as layered as one single person's life can be. You know what I mean? Like, why would you think also that you are also like that in another person's thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's even your own kids. Like, you're there, like the parents are the kids' world up into a certain point, until like they have to actually go into the world, and then they're like, oh, it's bigger than my house, it's bigger than, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But the whatever support team, alliances that they aren't there, and that hurt. Just the 10 of Swords to the 3 of Cups, right? There was supposed to be some sort of, this is either feeling like there were commitments that weren't upheld, and so the relationship like fucking just like crumbled, or what the heck? Hold on. Wait a minute. Clarify. Knight of Pentacles. For who? For Cancer. Yeah. This was somebody that you trusted. This is somebody you trusted. And now it feels like you're having to look, or this is a situation where trust, that's what I said, that's supposed to. Take that with a grain of salt. Like whatever your expectation was that you had, or your hopes, or I don't even know, like this inclination, I don't know, it didn't produce, you know what I mean? And now Seven of Pentacles, like you're kind of like surveying it all. I think something that was supposed to offer your stability didn't. Like it, I feel like it's but the Queen of okay, so I think that Cancer, something happened where I don't, the like, this isn't a tower, but it feels like something like, let me, Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in the upright. Yeah. God! This was something that there was a sense of safety. There was a form of protection or something that you felt was, I'm gonna just say it, you felt it was supposed to be there, and it wasn't, and it didn't happen, and that has placed you in a position, Cancer, where you're now having to look at all of the pieces that are aligned with that, both past and present, and the players, and you know what I mean? Like, you're looking at the whole fucking matrix of it, right? And there was the decisions and reflections and realizations and dismantling and what do you call it? Where like where you like you break off, what is that? When you downsize or whatever, like when you, I don't know. Anyway, I feel like that was like its transition into, like, you see Queen of Cups now is over Knight of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles with Queen of Cups above it. I feel like it's like, this is where you ended up, right? In this Queen of Cups energy. And what you're attracting is because the reflection was done here in the things that felt like they should have happened that didn't. You took a look at how these relationships ended up unaligned. And in that came the Queen of Cups. You're attracting with that Knight of Pentacles, that stable, not rushing in, but genuine, organic stability and comfort. The world, you know that this is life changing, right? And the Tower, that's what said, the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Tower is what this thing that took place that didn't happen, that wasn't there, that should have been there, has like sparked this entire, like all the cogs and the movements that's turning this world, turning your world, turning your reality. Nine of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, like your literal 3D environment and how you exist in it. This, like, in terms of advice, this just feels like you're just like letting it all play out. Like, I don't even know. In terms of love, I feel like, Cancer, you're riding the wave. Like you're riding the wave. The Tower doesn't, the Ace of Swords feels like that's what I said, the bottom of the deck, it feels like the back, like the things that are not necessarily the focal point. And the Ace of Swords for me felt like past something, like it wasn't, even if it's not currently in your, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that has already, the processing has already been begun. You know what I mean? It may be sooner or fresher for some than others, but it's not, I don't think for any it's at the forefront. You know what I mean? It's like you're now showing up for you in very mature, in respect to how things could have turned out with an Ace of Swords in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Or a Three of Cups in reverse. Cancer, what's your advice? I think your advice, Cancer, is to continue to ride the wave. The world is, I don't really think you switch it up when the world is in the process of turning. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I think that's what I'm like. I think that whatever you're doing, whatever approaches you're taking, whatever methods, for the betterment and the greater growth of you, harm of none, right? Like, you don't switch it up. Like, just keep doing what you're doing, because it's causing a change. You know what I mean? And it feels like you're projecting what you want. You know? in spite of. What's advice for Cancer in love right now? I'm going to shift these a little. What's advice for Cancer? 3 cards for advice for Cancer. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's a lot, man. Nah. We're not doing all this. I'll show them. 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Temperance, 5 of Cups, Hierophant, 5 of Swords. This just feels like everything I said mixed in here. Whatever this is applies to, whether it's you're somebody, a Cancer, who in love, you feel like you're constantly giving, right? Page of Cups, you feel like the things that you want, people treat you like the expectations aren't realistic, or that you that they dismiss you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's oh, silly Cancer, right? Temperance, that balance of wanting to understanding that your ability to see things, people's lack of ability to see things doesn't negate your ability to see them, right? For me, I don't know, that's what, but your water, Cancer, so change is constant. Change is constant, right? But you have respect for the change. So you ain't perfect. You know what I mean? You see that you kind of wallow a little bit in the cups that spilled, but you gonna turn around. It's cool, but you flow with it. You know what I mean? I was gonna say, never mind. Hierophant, there's a lot of that spiritual in search of a higher calling, meaning, purpose, point, direction, elevation, connection, whatever. Like the more that is to more about understanding all of this, right? And petty things that allow you to sidetrack you, right? These are all random things. This is not, again, I'm going to pull 3 cards for advice. These are all things that I feel like, as saying, all this is cool in your Cancer energy, but 10 of Cups, bottom of the deck. I'm sorry, 10 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Like, that ain't going, no matter all of this, and we could take this, you know what, I ain't gonna do 3. No matter all of this, let's take this. No matter all of this, it's still gonna be there. You can't erase. Remember that movie? And I don't know if y'all saw it. Remember that movie where the lady was, it was like aliens, right? And they were trying to erase the memory of her having a child. And each time the alien tried to get like, the lady to forget, and she kept to the point where they went back to the womb, right? Like, she remembered her first connection with the baby in utero. So it's like, you can't, no matter how hard you try to, and when I say you, I'm talking about you, again, advice from the ether, whatever expectations, limitations, or standards you set for you. You are in a competition of one. And no matter how many weapons you form against yourself, Cancer, because you will do more to you than anybody. You know what I mean? You don't even, as foul as life could have kicked you, Cancer, You know that all of this ain't got nothing on what you could do to yourself. But even you know, Ten of Pentacles, like you, and Ten of Cups, I keep saying that. So again, that heart, as well as that, the Ten of Pentacles is everything. It's your heart included. But it's you still having that knowingness and that reminder to yourself, that remembrance of, in that hope of life or whatever, you know what I mean? That everything is still there. No matter the setbacks, the distractions, the whatever Cancer be cancering, you know what I mean? You still gonna ride that wave, let that world turn, reflect, project what you reflect, project with reflect and project what you want, right? And never lose sight, never lose connection to the overall takeaway, which is ultimate fulfillment, right? Greater good, harmony. Okay, Cancer, if you like how I read, if you if this resonated, let me know. If you have any things you want me to do readings on specifically, please let me know that too. Okay, like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, Cancer. I appreciate you all. And if you're any other signs are cross-watching, if I forget to say thank you to you all, I am very appreciative and grateful for everybody that has clicked on my videos and given me likes. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And until next reading, Cancer. Bye.